What if every click, every image, every sound you consume shapes not just your mind, but the very essence of your spirit? Imagine your soul as a perfectly still pond, peaceful, balanced, serene. Now picture violent media as a relentless stream of stones, shattering that calm, sending ripples that disturb its harmony. Could it be that the movies we watch, the games we play, and the stories we follow are leaving a deeper mark than we realize? We live in an age where violence is not just a reality but entertainment. Gripping crime dramas, action-packed video games, and sensationalized news flashes are part of our daily diet. But is it harmless fun? Or is it silently shaping our energy, our emotions, and the way we see the world? What if the vibrations of this content are altering the state of our inner peace, disconnecting us from joy, love, and compassion? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the unseen impact of violent media on the human spirit. From scientific insights to spiritual wisdom, we'll explore how the energy of what we consume reflects in the energy we embody. Prepare to challenge what you know about media and its influence on your life. By the end of this exploration, you may find yourself asking, what are the vibrations I'm choosing to live with? And are they leading me toward the light or pulling me into the shadows? Let's begin. Violent media is everywhere, woven seamlessly into our daily lives. From the suspenseful thrill of a blockbuster action movie to the hyper-realistic battles of first-person shooters, it entertains, excites, and immerses us. But beneath the surface lies an unsettling truth. What we consume doesn't stay on the screen. It reverberates within us, influencing how we think, feel, and even how we vibrate at an energetic level. Imagine for a moment that your mind and spirit are a tuning fork, constantly resonating with the frequencies around you. When exposed to uplifting, peaceful content, your vibrations align with harmony and calm. But when the frequencies shift, when the sounds of gunfire, screams, and chaos dominate your senses, your internal vibrations shift too. You might not notice it immediately, but the effects accumulate over time. Science offers us a glimpse into this phenomenon. Studies on brain activity show that prolonged exposure to violent imagery can heighten the activity of the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and aggression. It primes us to be reactive, on edge, even when the immediate threat is fictional. On a spiritual level, many traditions believe that this heightened state of fear and tension clouds the mind, making it harder to connect with higher vibrations such as love, compassion, or inner peace. In spiritual teachings, energy is often seen as a reflection of our thoughts, actions, and environment. The content we consume becomes part of this equation. Tibetan Buddhism, for example, teaches that the mind is like a mirror. It reflects whatever we expose it to. When filled with violent imagery, that mirror becomes smudged, distorting our natural clarity and balance. Over time, this distortion manifests in subtle yet profound ways: restlessness, irritability, or a general sense of unease that we can't quite pinpoint. Consider how violent media conditions us emotionally. The adrenaline rush of action sequences might feel thrilling in the moment, but it trains our nervous system to associate excitement with conflict. Slowly, we might start seeking that same rush in our daily lives, even if it means creating or engaging in drama. Our inner world becomes a battleground, mirroring the chaos we've invited in. It's not just individuals who feel the impact. Media influences society as a whole, shaping collective energy in ways we rarely stop to consider. Violence in movies, games, and news normalizes aggression, creating a culture that thrives on conflict and division. Every act of consumption feeds this cycle, adding another drop to the ocean of collective vibrations. Take a moment to reflect on this. When violent events dominate headlines, do you notice a shift in how people behave? There's often an undercurrent of fear, mistrust, and tension that lingers long after the news has faded. This isn't coincidental. Our collective focus on violence amplifies its presence in our reality, making it harder to cultivate peace, both within and around us. But why do we keep returning to violent media, even when we know its effects? The answer lies in our biology. Human brains are wired to pay attention to danger. This evolutionary trait, once essential for survival, now makes us easy targets for sensational content. Filmmakers, game designers, and media companies understand this, crafting narratives and visuals that exploit our natural fascination with conflict and risk. Yet, there's a cost to this. By consuming a steady stream of such content, we desensitize ourselves to violence. What once shocked us becomes routine, dulling our empathy and emotional responses. Spiritually, this can create a disconnect, a numbing of the soul that leaves us feeling hollow, as if something vital is missing. The influence of violent media doesn't stop with us, it spills into our relationships. When we're constantly exposed to conflict and aggression, it subtly colors how we perceive others. A simple disagreement might feel more confrontational. We may react defensively, assuming hostility where there is none. Over time, this shifts our relationships, creating unnecessary barriers and reducing opportunities for genuine connection. Even our worldview is affected. Violent media perpetuates narratives of us versus them, framing the world as a place of constant struggle. This makes it harder to trust, to collaborate, to see the good in people. The vibrations we absorb don't just change how we feel, they change how we think and who we are. The good news is that awareness is a powerful antidote. By recognizing the vibrations we're exposed to, we can begin to reclaim control over our internal state. It starts with small choices, opting for content that uplifts rather than agitates, engaging in practices like meditation to restore balance, and consciously limiting our exposure to media that drains us energetically. The process is not about rejecting all forms of entertainment, but about cultivating discernment. Ask yourself, does this content leave me feeling inspired, grounded, or at peace? Or does it agitate me, leaving behind a residue of negativity? By shifting our focus toward more positive vibrations, we can gradually tune our spirit back to its natural frequency, one of harmony, love, and light. Violent media may seem like harmless entertainment, but its vibrations ripple far beyond the surface. Each image, sound, and story carries an energy that seeps into your spirit, shaping your thoughts, emotions, and even your relationships. Over time, these subtle shifts accumulate, clouding your inner peace and making it harder to connect with the higher vibrations of love, joy, and compassion. But here's the truth. You are not powerless. Awareness is your greatest tool. By consciously choosing what you consume, you can take back control over the energy you allow into your life. It's not about avoiding all media or living in isolation. It's about cultivating discernment. Seek stories that inspire hope, foster empathy, and celebrate the resilience of the human spirit. Balance entertainment with practices that nourish your soul, like meditation, gratitude, or simply spending time in nature. Remember, your spirit is like a tuning fork. It resonates with the vibrations you expose it to. Imagine the transformation if you began choosing frequencies of light, peace, and positivity. How would your relationships change? Your view of the world? Most importantly, how would you feel within yourself? The power to shift these vibrations lies in your hands. Take a moment today to reflect on what you're consuming. Does it bring you closer to the life and energy you want, or pull you further away? If this message resonates with you, share it. Spark a conversation with someone you care about, and let's start a ripple of positive vibrations. Subscribe for more journeys into the unseen forces shaping our lives, and let's explore these mysteries together. The choice is yours. What kind of energy will you invite into your life?